for watching Average J's Off-Road. We are headed to Indian Mountain ATV Park just above Piedmont, Alabama. This is a big event ride for veterans today, and it's been going on since Thursday. We're gonna run up, join some friends, and see if we can get into some of the sketchier rock climbing that I've ever been able to get into. Being a flatlander, we don't have this kind of stuff available. So we're looking forward to it. There's concerts tonight, big mud race today. They barrel raced Thursday. This is supposed to be a really, really great place. So we look forward to it and glad you're coming along with us. And me and Caleb brought the Razor today. We got her rigged out, hopefully, to climb and survive. If not, break them on Saturday, fix them on Monday afternoon. So that's the plan. Hang in there with us. Good morning.
How you doing?
Is this where the parking pass is required?
Yeah, you can get it up there.
I think I already did all that.
You already prepaid? Just prepaid, just go through that line right there. See where that guy in the orange is?
I sure do.
Yellow?
Yellow? Yes.
I'm a pretty stable camera rig now.
Your gyros gyroing.
They're in sync and locked up.
We're meeting up with Gary and Terry to start the ride. When you leave the parking area, there's one slight downhill portion, and the rest is all uphill for almost 2 solid miles of climbing. We followed a bypass up this portion of the trail. This guy took a sketchier path and made it to the top. I took that same path later, and it was way worse than it looked when he came up it. Everywhere you look, there was interesting rock formations, old trees. I never got tired of riding Indian Mountain.
Hell, man, we're going on almost 2 miles with nothing to do.
That's what we ride with 185 in a day. I'm liking it.
We saw a lot of upgraded cages and full tube chassis riding that day, and I was a little hesitant to do some things with my stock rollover protection. I'm looking forward to upgrading, and I'm having trouble making that decision. High Gear Gary.
What's up? Beautiful place.
And Turbo Terry.
What's going on?
We're following you to pretty places.
It's magnificent.
Change the water pump. Cause they say it's a pure big.
Ain't that what the mama said about the baby that fell in the tar? It'd be easier to make another one and clean you up.
Not a bad thing. I just would never be able to replace that truck when I give it up.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Flag right there. Southern States.
I bet it was. I bet it was BMX or something.
They got a BMX course up there on Piedmont. If you ever get a chance to be up there when they come through and watch them zipping down through that mountain.
I had installed 35-inch tires and beadlock wheels to get ready to go here and on up to Windrock. With the taller tires, we were getting some bumps and rubs.
Look at that crawler.
You reckon he's gonna make it far? I was joking, that 250 or whatever. So you reckon he's gonna make it very far? Oh, we're in. Looks like we're getting in the mud.
you cross the road to this side of the park, there's a lot of low places and a lot of mud holes. For those who want to go get in some mud, plenty of opportunities. I learned, don't trust the depth of the hole based on the length of it. There's some pretty deep stuff in those woods back there.
Pull up beside them.
What about Kylie's Crawl?
I think it's pretty gnarly.
You can always back out, can't you?
Some of this stuff, once you get on it, you own it.
Thought that was the point.
Huh?
You know why I got this thing?
What's that?
To go do that shit.
You ever talk that man up there?
My wife's got a little car to go to the grocery store, the doctor's office on. We go sketchy places.
You ever talk to the man up there who turned up Terry on that one? I know Green River and Kylie's Crawl. I think there's another one that's like, I'm showing enough serious stuff. You'll see it says triple black diamond.
Yeah. Let's stiffen the shocks up on this thing a little bit. We started this last little climb to go to Paycheck. Trust me, it is nothing in real life like it looks on video. I know people say that all the time, but that place is deep. The hills are steep. Many of them drop straight down for quite a distance before there's any angle whatsoever. Just standing at the top of it made me feel a little bit dizzy and a little bit scared. The longer I looked, the more I thought about trying to climb some of it, and it's kind of a rush at seeing it and planning how would I go about that, looking at the angles, looking at the height. It is just, it's exciting. It's very exciting, and at the same time, a little scary, especially when you got a machine you're still paying for. I was trying to get a good angle so that everybody could see some of these different paths up these hills. It's so steep it was hard to walk, so I apologize for the trees being in the shot, but I was using them to hold myself up. Quite a few folks rode down another trail that was a little more gentle, got to the bottom, looked up those hills, and decided they weren't for it. I went in and took a look around, found some things that I thought I could play with, but I didn't want to get out of my depth. I decided to go over and try to drop down one of them against good advice, and I probably should have listened. It worked out okay, but it was a little freakier than I thought it would be. Fortunately, it happened so fast. It ended, I rolled out, and we got to keep riding.
Alright.
This is the same drop from an inside point of view, and as you can see, it was pretty straight down. Not a big deal for a lot of these guys that ride this stuff all the time, but for a Flatlander, it was quite an exciting event. Getting in and getting out was some of the higher risk stuff I've done since I've got into this. Yep, that's where I just dropped in, and I didn't realize how undercut that was. So for a while, no tires were touching anything. It's a strange sensation, but it definitely woke me up and got me excited to try to do some more. This is the least sketchy hill leaving Paycheck. Although it's the least sketchy there, it's definitely tougher than anything I've rode before, so it took me a time or two to figure out how I wanted to approach it. The front end felt like it was barely touching the ground the whole time I was climbing out. After I dropped in and got out without incident, my main man Caleb decided he might give it a try and ride along, so we run up and down that hill one more time. This is such a cool place, and it is a good place because you can ride without a lot of risk, or you can choose to hang it out and go wide open. Having those options are really cool.
Right. There's the sky. You didn't see it.
We left Paycheck to head for Power. I've never been there. These guys they've been there a few times. They're familiar with the place. I had seen this on video, and it looked like a pretty steep, pretty good ride. In person, it is absolutely amazing. Those are some very long hills, and There was a lot of machines on that trail headed that way. I could barely stop looking at other stuff and focus on driving. Don't have a lot of options around here to go and visit. To see that many machines so well equipped, I was like a kid in a candy store. Ready? Roll. Terrier, y'all want to come? We get a chance when we get done. Can we come by and catch a little of that mud race?
Oh yeah, we just done that stuff.
Everybody's taking these little hills. There's a few hills here at Powerline, but this is the granddaddy of them. And even on video, this one shows up to be what it is. A very long, very sketchy, very straight up or straight down climb or drop. We went down it. I didn't attempt to go up it. We're still planning to go to Windrock. I can't afford to break this thing until I make that trip. But I will be back, and I'm going up some of this stuff. It was a rush just to go down it. I can't imagine how much fun it'd be to climb it. But once again, there were guys up there that went up it like it was nobody's business, nothing to it. I'm daydreaming of an opportunity to get back and get my share of it.
I don't trust anyone enough for them to get.
That's my point, though. This guy taking this left side up, my hat's off to him. I never got to meet this fella, but I'd certainly shake his hand. Those ruts are way deep. 35-inch tires look like standard everyday little bitty things when you start pulling up to that. This cat, my hat's off to you. If I ever meet you, brother, the next one's on me, because I sure enjoyed watching you go up that thing. As a matter of fact, he's the only person that did that the whole time we were there. Some run the right side, that left side, everybody avoided it like the plague. While we were there watching, folks, it seemed like only the four-seaters were pulling this hill. I know there's probably a bunch of guys out there that's done it in two-seaters and bounced right up, no problem. But I just feel like in some of these circumstances, a four-seater is just so much more stable. And that's one of those times I regret getting a two-seater, but at the same time, on some of these tight trails we ride, the four-seaters having to stop and back up. It seems like a man should just have both. That would be the best approach. Take the machine. It's like my wife. She's got lots of shoes. I think I should have lots of side-by-sides. We left the power lines and started heading over to the Coliseum. That's another big attraction at Indian Mountain. And the really cool thing about up there, I think it's roughly 7,000 acres, is in between the rides, you get to go through a lot of just marvelous trails and get to look at the scenery. So in between each big well-known area is some of the best riding I've ever done. So it's a bonus. Every time you leave one place, you see cool stuff headed to the next exciting place. And this is a little bit of footage from where we were making that trip. And the Coliseum, it is freaking awesome. You know it's sketch when they bring the EMS truck. This is a good time right here.
I took mine off because it was so damn hot.
Remember our friends I mentioned that we met over at Paycheck and then at the power line? Well, now you know what I mean by a bad day. As we walked over, one of the first images we got is what you see right here. That brand new machine was destroyed. We spent some time trying to help those guys any way we could. They managed to limp it out, but it is done. I hate it for them. Such a beautiful machine, and that's what I'm trying to be careful of. That's the reason I'm a little picky right now. Pay meals. After some field repairs hastily done, they managed to limp this machine out. There was more bent steel than there was straight by the time they got it all put together enough to get out of there with it. Turbo Terry led us away from the Coliseum and we followed him over to the playground. It was an awesome little ride in between those two places. Turbo Terry's a different kind of dude. He listens to Ukrainian techno. I'm not sure anymore if he's even close to being right, but super nice guy. Been doing this stuff a long time. I value what he gives me for input. Playgrounds are a blast. The hills are steep enough to be fun, but short enough that you don't have a heart attack in the process. I really like that place. We headed back to get a bite to eat, check out the end of the mud races, take a rest, breather. We had been going steady for quite a while. It was time to sit down, eat some overpriced food, and look at machines I could scarcely dream to afford, watch other folks tear that stuff up. Utilizing superior logic, gunslinger reflexes, and unbelievable cowboy navigation skills, we arrived at the mud race just in time to watch the very last one run through the mud. There was no use in licking our wounds, especially when there was really high price loaded fries available. So we all went up, grabbed a bite to eat, did a little plotting, a little planning, a little resting, and we launched again, getting ready to ride into the night.
You can just go.
Hey, this is Average J. We stopped and got something to eat. This is the coolest place ever. We have seen so many machines. There are hundreds up here. And we're about to head over to a place they call Paycheck. Evidently there's a film crew hanging out there and they've got some serious senders. So we're gonna go over there and see how the big boys do things and get a little entertainment. Maybe learn something. But hang on, we'll be there shortly.
He's just playing. Woo! Oh, he's coming up a steep. Where's he going? He's going to bounce so much he can't keep in speed.
High Gear Gary and Turbo Terry decided to take me to Kylie's Crawl. We'd found out that there was a bypass, so in case we got into more than we could handle, maybe we could get out of it in one piece. So we headed back that way and decided to try as much as we could, and then we're going to leave there and go back to God's Path. We wanted to be up there at night and see what the surrounding area looked like as far as the lights and concert. We thought it'd be really cool. It was.
It doesn't look like anything on camera.
It never does. Never does. I'm scared to death in person on camera. It looks like a sidewalk. Alright, there's another way out. It's a little less straight. Woo! Hey man, you look good. You hit it better than I did. time.
One more time.
I said, damn, this is rough. I got to look, and sure enough, man, we're mapping down and
You need to choose your trail riding friends a little bit better. You need to choose your trail riding friends a little bit better.
Hey, when do we hit that blue part of this race?
we're on it now.
You said that man said, oh, they just one little sketchy part. The whole bastard's been sketchy from the minute we left.